So you literally just have no form. It's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's the best.
Love it.
It's the best kind of conversation.
All right, cool.
All right, y'all. And we're live. Welcome to the FeedBak podcast. My name is Back. This is episode 209. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it. A couple announcements. I always say that, but I only have one. Just follow the FeedBak wherever you listen to podcasts, where everywhere on social media. FeedBak BAK, of course, because that's my name. I know you're tired of hearing this.
It's very clever. It's very clever.
It is.
FeedBak, but like BAK.
Yes.
Yeah. Who needs the C? Nobody wants a C around.
No, you got to be unique however you can. You know, it's like
We don't like cunts.
when
No Cs.
when your name is an English word, there's tons of wordplay you can do.
That's right.
So it's annoying. It's exhausting after a while when you meet people and say, "Oh, I'm back," and they go, "Oh, I'm front." It's fucking annoying. But anyway, well, let me introduce my guest since he's already spoken. We got Mike Hudak, very funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
I get so excited when I'm like, I like the name. It's very creative. FeedBak.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Man. Thanks for having me on. This is great.
Look, thanks for driving all the way up here.
I appreciate it, man. It wasn't that long of a drive, except for Mopac. You know, that's a pain in the ass always. But you know, I still had time to stop by 7-Eleven, get my trusty drinks. So we're good. We're good to go, man.
So what's up with the Four Loco?
What do you mean? What's up with the Four Loco?
They don't sponsor us, so fuck them.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Not yet. Anyways, they're not sponsoring me yet.
So I don't understand because I know people who just that's their fuel. Like if they don't have it.
Yeah.
I know a guy who works with us, and his desk is just rows and rows of Four Loco cans.
And this is
He's
at
a
work?
programmer. Yeah. And
During the day?
Yes.
How does he walk out of the building?
He runs. This doesn't walk.
This is booze. This is 14% alcohol, man. These are fucking non-joke.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wait, they don't make a soda one? What's the soda one?
No, dude. That's full-on shitty malt liquor. It's
Wait,
awesome.
what am I confused? Oh, I'm thinking Monster.
You're thinking Monster.
Thinking Monster.
Yo, Four Loco, dude.
Okay.
That's booze. That's straight
never
booze.
Mind.
I drink it like a true fucking queer. I drink it out of a straw and everything on the goddamn out of the can because
I've never seen a straw in a can.
Yeah, I know. I do that all the time. This just so you guys can see. I drink it with a straw because I'm masculine.
You got the purple one too, sour grape.
Sour grape. Yeah, that's all they had.
What's the magic?
The magic? I normally like Four Loco. I've been drinking Four Locos for years. Everybody knows Four Loco because it was the one liquor that came out in the, I want to say 2007, 8, whatever. But it was like booze and energy drink mixed together. So what ended up happening was they ended up shutting it down and taking it off the shelves for a while.
Right.
Because there was a bunch of idiot college kids that were like, dude, we're just going to fucking eat and drink. Drink like fucking 10 of them in a night. And then next thing you know, kids are dying of heart attacks from drinking fucking shitty malt liquor because there was all that energy drink shit in it. So what they did, they had to take it off the shelves, pull that shit out, and then they put it right back out. Now it's just like an MD 2020 or it's a just shitty, cheap malt liquor.
Were you drinking it before it went off the shelf?
Both.
And were you pissed off when it went off?
Both. I didn't really care. I just because I only pay attention to the alcohol content. I'm an alcoholic, everybody. All right?
But it sounds like a go-to at this point.
It is. It's a go-to. It's just when you become accustomed to $3 shitty malt liquor, you know, it just continues with you. Like and I'm almost 40 and I still drink the shit.
If you can find it, you can buy it at a gas station, like a shitty-ass gas station.
Yeah,
the ones that don't even say 7-Eleven.
7-Elevens even. Dude, they sell at 7-Elevens.
Now I'm not going to try it.
I do a whole bit. I have a whole bit about it where I sit there and I'd say, like, hey, it took me 20 minutes to figure out. I was sitting at the local fucking 7-Eleven trying to figure out what flavor Four Loco I wanted to get. They got like 10 flavors. It's awesome.
What are the different ones?
They got like, what is it? They got the sour grape, obviously, and then they got the fruit punch, and then they got the gold, which tastes kind of like a Red Bull, but like a really shitty Red Bull.
It's all shitty anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's all
shitty malt
shit.
liquor, shitty packaging.
All shit. Right. But it's
shitty for you.
It's shit, but it's so fucking good. You have no idea. One of these will knock you on your ass in a night.
How many can you take down?
I used to be able to do 4 a night.
4
a night.
And that would just, I mean, you're a big dude, so that would like knock you on your ass.
That's called blackout in a can when you get to that point.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Now if I have 2, I'm fucked. Like fucked.
How many did you bring?
That's the only one. So it's my first one of the day. It's Friday, so it's my first one of the day.
All right, we'll see by the end of this podcast
but
how you feel.
I mean, dude, look, the fucking it's still light out. You know, like, so, I mean, we got all day. We got all night. Fucking, who knows? I may end up favoring more Four Locos over to your studio. I mean, I may DoorDash that shit over here to this fucking to your studio.
God damn! I need to try it because I don't. Sorry, I don't need to try it.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I want to try it just
Yeah.
for the experience because
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like
Yeah.
you're evangelical when it comes to this shit. So
Evangelical.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
And you seem like a good guy, so I'll take it.
I'm a good brand ambassador for Loco.
So you would
just
recommend it? Is what I'm trying to say.
I highly recommend it for Loco.
Kids,
So-
listen to Mike. He's preaching the right word over here.
Make sure you're 21 plus.
Yeah, nah, you know what it's like. This is America. Do what you want.
Unless you got good parents and they're like, hey, yeah, sure, I'm gonna get you some Four Logos.
We're basically advocating for kids to drink this shit. This is not good. It's gonna be taken off the shelf
So good
right away.
shit.
Have you heard on the FeedBak podcast? Yeah, off the shelves.
Hey, that fat guy on the FeedBak podcast told me that it would be a good idea for me to try Four Loko because it's good for my health.
Yeah, they're gonna try to cancel me next. I'm like, what I gotta lose? Nothing.
You're not gonna get canceled.
I don't give a
Who
fuck.
gives a shit?
I really don't.
What are they gonna
I
do?
really-
Take your camera away? I mean,
That's
come on.
$20, man. Still, I care about this shit.
I know. You just go get another one though. If they try to cancel you,
I think they say bigger things than that.
might be for the best.
Back as a son. I don't think he's. Child services going knocking on my door. Are you the guy who advocating for Four Loko for kids? You have a son, right? Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Too many Four Logos.
Yeah, shit. And if I start getting hooked on this, I'm blaming your ass.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I accept that responsibility.
So how long you been in Austin?
I've been in Austin for 3 years, just over 3 years. I moved here from Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's, don't hold that against me.
No. Okay, let me ask you this because I've
yeah.
had this conversation with actually one of my coworkers, and I was like, hey, he's like, how Florida has this bad, reputation. It's like
because everybody
America's flaccid dick just
Right.
sitting there, and all the crazy shit and craziest
Yeah.
headlines.
it
It's
comes
either
from Florida man.
yeah,
Yeah.
Florida or Texas.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
But mostly Florida.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Yeah, let's say about half and half. Maybe
Yeah.
60-40. Florida. But do you believe in that? Do you think that's the thing?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
you have your
totally.
neighbors that have
Oh,
like
yeah,
alligators
fucking
just like in
totally.
their backyard
Oh, dude,
just chilling.
Totally. Florida man is a real thing. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's a joke. It's a running joke for
Sure.
everybody in the country. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
America's dong, Florida man. No, it's real. It's a real thing.
Were you like where in Florida? Were you like in
I was in
hot
Tampa.
Florida? Okay,
Well,
Tampa.
I lived in a few different places of Florida. So I lived in Tampa. I lived in Fort Lauderdale, in the Fort Lauderdale surrounding area. I lived in the Tampa area. So I got to see the best of both coasts.
What's the difference?
Well, one's the Atlantic coast and it's absolute
okay,
dog
not
shit
the coast,
trash.
but as far as like the people and the culture,
Yeah,
is it
well,
like night and day, or is
Right.
it like
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's night and day, but like for example, like Fort Lauderdale, the real name for Fort Lauderdale, like the nickname for Fort Lauderdale is Fort Liquordale.
really?
Yeah.
So
So
Loco is strong over there.
oh, dude, I mean, everybody always says it's like, oh, I live where you come to vacation. It's like, yeah, no shit, I wouldn't want to fucking live here either. I mean, you can tolerate it for like a week, and then after that, you're just like, oh my god, I'm just drinking more than, oh my god, more shots, oh my god, more, and then next thing you know, abracadabra, you're an alcoholic.
So that's the party one. The
Yeah,
party side.
yeah. Tampa's a little bit slower.
Families or old people.
I'd say more professional.
As in,
There's a lot more like a lot of the lawyers in Florida are based out of Tampa.
Okay.
The Tampa area. There's a lot of finance in Tampa. And then you get to the outskirts of Tampa, like over into Pinellas County, like Clearwater, St. Pete, and all that stuff like that. And then it's kind of a little bit of a party / old people. So it's like a mix of half and half.
okay.
But if you go to like Fort Lauderdale is only 30 miles north of Miami. And Miami is an absolute fucking shit show if you've ever been to Miami.
Never been. It's on my list just to
Well,
see. I just want to see.
That's good. Bring lots of money. It's super expensive, way overpriced, and really dirty. So
Wait, so there's Miami, South Beach.
yeah, South Beach, like that Four Loco. Like, that Four Loco cost me $3.45 on the way over here. In South Beach, that would be about $15.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's a luxury.
yeah. Four Loco is a luxury in Miami Beach, guys.
People have table service at clubs.
Yeah,
Bring on the Four Loco.
yeah.
Bitches come out with like the the firecrackers on this shit.
The strip clubs, they have many different tiers of strip clubs in Miami. You have your A tier, which is like the ones where all the athletes and superstars go.
Right.
You know, it's like $1,000 bottle service, and they ring up a $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 bar tab in a night. Those are the shit that like the receipts go viral. And then you got your B level strip clubs, you know, which are like, they're more like middle class strip clubs, you know, where it's like, okay, you know, you're still like $500 bottle service for a bottle of Grey Goose, which is way fucking overpriced. But you know what?
It's
a night out with the fellas.
It's the experience.
It's the experience. And then you got your C level clubs,
like what?
Which are
the girl named Cinnamon with bullet wounds on her ass.
Yeah, they serve shit like Four Loco on ice. And then, you know, the strippers come up to you and you're like, oh, you look at her from the top down, you know, you're like, oh, not bad. And then she's pregnant, you know, on the way. So you're like,
that's not the first thing you see. You look, oh, shit.
And those are the places you're like, dude, guaranteed $25, you're getting a blowjob. You know what I mean? Welcome to Miami.
I got to go too.
Yeah.
After 2 Four Locos, you'll want to fuck that pregnant bitch.
At that point, you're like, who cares? You don't have to pull out. Right? What are you going to do?
What's another? Yeah, exactly.
Get a pregnant girl pregnant again? You know? I mean, I would
get away with shit in Miami.
I would get a bottle of turpentine, go back to the hotel room, and douse your fucking genitals.
I'd be like, hey, bitch, drink this.
Yeah.
From your vagina. Party favors.
If you survived a fucking Miami C-level strip club that serves Four Loco and has pregnant bitches, you survived COVID.
So you've gone to all 3 levels?
I've been to all 3, yes.
There's got to be one that you enjoy more.
I had an ex-girlfriend that worked at...
the C level, please.
No, the B level.
Oh, she had class.
Yeah. Well, she was a server, so...
Hey, whatever.
It's easier to get hired as a server.
That goes.
Yeah.
3
She was
weeks.
the one that didn't have to take her clothes off, and she made money. She didn't make as much as, you know... I still busted her balls a lot. I was like, yeah, but you could go down to the C level and take your clothes off and probably make just as much, if not more.
She never aspired to be an A level with the athletes and all that shit?
Yeah, no, I guess not. I don't know. Maybe
that's where the money is. I mean, even if you're not dancing.
She might have just been a quitter, you know. I mean, she did date me for about like a year and a half. Her self-esteem is probably not too fucking high, if you know what I mean.
She was, working her way through college. You know, that shit goes...
Well, yeah, just minus the college part. Yeah, she was working her way through something.
Have you tried the clubs down here? The strip clubs?
I have not. I'm not a big strip club guy. I'm really not.
That's
back
in my day.
I dabbled in it like when I was in South Florida. Like just because for the experience.
You're doing research.
Yeah.
Part of my dissertation. That's what I was doing, man.
Yeah, right?
Had a paper due.
Look at me, dude. What the fuck?
Who cares?
But the point is that like I'm not a big strip club guy. I never have been because I'm drinking Four Loco for Christ's sake. I don't like paying $10 for a Bud Light. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna go to a strip club where I can just see. I mean, I could go home and fucking fire up fucking Pornhub and get the same goddamn thing pretty much.
Yeah, but just like you could watch HBO Max versus going to the movie theater.
Yeah, dude,
it's an experience, man. Yeah. It's an experience.
Yeah, once in a while, but I'm like, it's not one of those things where I'm like, you ever see the people that are like, dude, we gotta go to the strip club, and it's like every fucking week.
Okay, no, now you have.
It's like, all right, dude, how's things at home?
Yes.
You like, what the fuck?
It becomes creepy. Like I used to go. I used to go at.
Dude, she really likes me.
Right. I used to go to the Yellow Rose, which is the most famous, one of the most famous one here in Austin. They have the Red Rose now down south.
Yeah.
But you'll see these dudes that they don't even need a dance. They just sit there with the stripper just to talk because they can't talk to their wives.
Right.
It's just bullshit.
And nobody else wants to talk to them.
Exactly. Buying drinks, buying flowers, buying chocolates. Yeah. And I'm like, hey, man, whatever.
It's like a second relationship where they're not even
pretty
getting
much
laid.
Exactly. But it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's where they felt like comfortable and vulnerable enough to open up, because back home it's got to be a shit show.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's why I say, how are things at home? Probably.
I mean, no judgment. Whatever makes you happy.
That's okay. You don't have to judge. I'll judge all day. That's fine.
No. You know who I judge? The dudes who go there and act like they run the shit.
Oh, like
they get that one booth that's right in front of the stage, and they're there with like their 10 other dudes, but there's always that one guy who's like, yo, I'm buying, dances for you. I'm buying this. Oh, yo, this is my girl, Cinnamon and Dolphin. I don't know what the stripper names are. And, he knows the owner, like that guy.
Yeah, the dudes that would technically be incels if they didn't have money.
Yeah, exactly.
But because they have money, they can still buy hookers anytime they want.
Exactly. Yeah, those guys I'll judge. Fuck those guys. Yeah. Fuck those guys. But I remember we used to go.
Those guys are hilarious, though.
They're funny to watch because you know what? It's one of those things like
I don't mind those guys. I'm like,
just to acknowledge their existence, to look at them and be like, huh, they still make people like you.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was done. I thought we were done with douchebags.
Yeah.
I thought that was a thing. It's gone.
Those
like,
are the ones.
Thank you.
They have because they have money. They have the second apartment. Like they have the house, but they also have apartment that they go to, and the apartment is littered with like fucking posters and shit of like naked ladies and like Harley Davidsons and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. They're big on the Fireball. Maybe when they show up to the strip club, they're pounding Mick Ultras like they're fucking going out of style.
That guy.
Yeah.
With the gel in their hair, or they wear trucker hat backwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I have a hard time with that.
Yeah. They wear the schmedium t-shirts. Even though they're not jacked, but their t-shirts are like one size too small.
Yeah, they still shop at Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Or what was the brand? Affliction. There was Affliction and there was another one.
Tap Out. Yeah. The fucking
what was the other
Silver
one?
Star, I think was another one.
Yeah. That archetype of a person. You're
I used to have one of those t-shirts.
We gotta talk, man. We gotta talk.
But it didn't fit. It wasn't. I'm a fat guy, and I had it, and then somebody bought it for me. I was
How long ago?
Cool.
If it's still in your closet,
2008. I haven't seen that shirt in years. I don't even know what happened to it.
You washed your car with it now, I hope.
It's $100 fucking t-shirt, and then somebody bought it for me, and that shall remain nameless. And like, oh, you look good in this, and I was like, I look fat in this. I'm a fat guy.
But were you a party guy at all?
Oh yeah, dude. I used to bartend.
You're from Boston, so I would.
Well, originally I'm from Boston, but I bartended in Fort Lauderdale for 4 years.
Oh, that'll do it. Oh shit,
on the beach.
You got to see some shit then,
dude. I was in the shit. Not just seeing, I partook.
I ran the club, man. I was the captain of this group. Like, this is what I did.
It was
people know Mike Hudak. You gotta go see Hudak,
dude,
man.
It was a beach bar in Fort Lauderdale. I met my ex-girlfriend there of 4 years, and biggest fucking nightmare ever. We're talking like however you would picture Fort Lauderdale Beach party time to be. That's exactly what it was.
7 days and nights a week.
Yes. Like I get to work at 7:00 at night to bartend, ends at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then we would go downtown to this other bar downtown, Fat Cats. We're talking fucking booze and Coke and everything like that. And then after that, Fat Cats closes at 4, and then because we were all in the biz together, we were all bartenders, we were all buddies, we would hang out there till 5, sometimes almost 6 in the morning. And it's 6 in the morning. We're like, what are we gonna do now? And it's like, well, fuck it, let's go down the road to the Hard Rock Casino. Casino had fucking center bar, Hollywood, Florida, the Hard Rock Casino. They had center bar that was open 24 hours a goddamn day. You could get booze 24 hours a day. So we'd be like, it's 6 a.m. Let's go. Even get on Sundays. Up more. And I'd drop couple $100, whatever I made, a little bit of whatever I made cash wise on the bar that night. Fucking drop it on a fucking blackjack table. Get fucking hammered. More booze, more Coke. Dude, I don't know how I'm alive.
And then she left you.
Yeah, for a Coke dealer.
Sorry, that was an upgrade for her.
It was
totally an upgrade.
I dodged a bullet though.
Oh,
she had 2 abortions. I punched her in the stomach a couple of times. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
Hey,
it's fucking awful.
No judgment.
They weren't my kids, so
who cares? She was already pregnant once.
Can't get a pregnant bitch fucking pregnant, right?
No, you can't. You can't. No, but I would think like there's something about Boston people that makes. When you think about comics, of course, got Bill Burr, Patrice was from there, Rogan is from there. Like there's like a certain anger. I don't know, it's the Irish thing.
Yeah, we're angry.
Yeah, it's the angry
Yeah.
motherfuckers because it's cold and you're on top of each other and you're like, you know what, fuck you, and that's how life is in Boston.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when you're thinking about it, and like, because I'm looking over there and I'm seeing Patrice right now. So
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking, I love Patrice O'Neal.
This is my favorite. Yeah,
it's one of my favorites of all time. And he was buddies with all of my favorite comics, you know. And the thing is with like Boston comics, and like I didn't start in Boston. I actually started down here in Texas, unfortunately. And I mean, it's been great, but the thing is with Boston comics, like just the Boston mentality in general, is that we have like a sixth sense of humor.
A sixth sense of humor,
like sixth sense of humor.
As in it's like a built-in. Everybody's funny.
No, like a sick sense of humor.
Sick. I thought you said six.
No,
okay.
Not Sixth Sense. Not like fucking Bruce Willis.
Okay.
No, not sixth.
Okay.
No, sick.
Yeah,
like
sick.
We're sick bastards. You know, like perfect example is I tell people like this all the time. Like we were talking earlier about the podcast, and I was like, yeah, I've got the podcast, you know, GFY Social Club, and you're like, oh, what does that stand for? It's like, go fuck yourself. You know, it sounds like I'm insulting somebody, but when you see people like when you live in Boston, you're like from that area. You see one of your buddies, you'd be like, "Oh, back, what's up, man? Go fuck yourself. How you doing?" You know,
it's a punctuation.
It's a term of endearment.
It sounds like it's even punctuation,
right? Or it's like I'd see you, and I'd be like, "Back, you fucking loser. What are you doing?" You know?
You got that Boston accent,
right? Yeah, but that's me saying, "Hey, man, it's really good to see you."
Mm-hmm.
You know, if somebody ever comes up to you in Boston and are like, "Hey, back, it's really good to see you." First thing that most Bostonians are going to sit there and be like, "What are you, a fucking fag? Dude, don't fucking talk to me like that. You fucking weirdo. The fuck? The fuck? It's, dude, you like insulting each other is just like part of the game up there."
You know, it's interesting. So, that's always Italians in New York do the same thing when they talk to each other. Mm-hmm. You know, piece of shit. It's like it's always
fucking Mulan. You fucking piece of shit. Yeah,
and nobody sees the first to it. So you come down to Texas and you start doing that, and people look at you crazy because people are very laid back down here.
Right? Yeah, they are. They are.
Okay, buddy,
I tell this story all the time. I got a friend of mine. She's one of the. I'm not going to mention any names, but she's one of my favorite people in Austin. Mm-hmm. Literally one of my favorite people. And first time I was like really early on when I was doing comedy, she was early on too. We went to an open mic, and she did a joke where she was talking about in the gym, and she's like, "I'm in the gym all the time, and I hate it when guys come up to me and hit on me and this and that and that and that." And then but the joke didn't do too well. So my first instinct, I was up right after her. So I go up right after her, and I was like, "Yeah, she was just saying, you know, she hates when guys hit on her when she's in the gym and whatnot." And it's like, what she didn't tell you is that she has a home gym. She lives with her parents. You know, a little fucking I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. I didn't even know how to write a joke yet, but I was like, a little incest joke. Sure. She got a little upset, and I see her in the back of the room get a little upset. And then I was like, "Oh, sweetheart, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you." Then she lost it. She got really mad then. I was like, "The fuck, dude?"
You know it's an open mic.
Because I said sweetheart.
Oh, because you're sweetheart, not because of the...
Right. I was just more mad about the sweetheart. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not being mean. I'm sweetheart.
You say it again? Sweetheart, I'm sorry.
I'm saying, like, I was like, you would have thought I fucking like pulled my dick out and it was like, you know what I mean? But no, come to find out, it was like, because in Boston, like when you say, unless you're saying it like demeaning, like anywhere else where you're like, "Listen, sweetheart, I got it." Okay. Where it's like fucking very like demeaning and shit.
Yeah.
But I was just honest with me, sweetheart, I'm just kidding. You know, it was coming from like in Boston, like when you say something like that, you're not being an asshole. Unless you're like I said, where you use it almost like sweetheart in the way like, "Listen, toots, I got it." You know what I mean? "Listen, fucking broad, I got this," okay? Where you're being demeaning, but I wasn't even being demeaning. It just naturally came out of me. So I was like, "Sweetheart, I'm kidding." You would have thought you would have thought I pulled my dick out. It was just like, let's suck on this.
And you guys, how'd you make it up there?
Oh, we talked. We're cool. Like I said, she's one of my favorite people in the world
okay.
right now. Yeah, like she's actually one of my favorite people in Austin, comedians. Like not just as a comedian, but just in general, she's one of my favorite people. So, but it was just like that weird culture because she's from Texas.
Yeah, it is.
So it was that weird like cultural barrier just from like Texas to Boston.
I mean, I did.
You know?
I tell people all the time, like they have. You know, I grew up in France, and they have this romantic.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh no shit.
Depends on the word I say, you'll catch it.
That's awesome.
So, but I've been here long enough to where my accent is kind of. I can speak like French people do. They speak like this, but the French that people know is the flowy like that, right?
Yeah.
But that's not how we talk at all. Like where I grew up, I just got up before you were here. I was talking to like 4 of my boys that like we know each other since we were like
Back
6,
in
7,
France,
yeah,
or-
6 or
okay.
7 years old,
Nice.
and we're just shooting the shit like we always did. But it was like that. Like
Yeah.
every other sentence is just talking shit.
Yeah.
Every other sentence.
It's great.
And it's nobody takes offense, and it's very aggressive, and we're literally like tearing each other down every minute we have, but that's what we like.
Oh yeah.
But
that's awesome.
But I noticed that that's not a thing that a lot of people have.
No,
Outside of comics, because comics is a whole different. Because some comics will like they're used to that kind of banter.
Comics are by nature punks.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, we're all punks.
Yeah.
We all have a little bit of punk in us, where it's like
We'll talk shit no matter.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you see something going down, your first instinct is not to. Well, I better break this up and stop this. Your first instinct is, how can I throw some flame on?
Yeah.
some gas.
I'll
on
do it for the
fire?
story. Watch this.
Yeah,
I'm about to call his mother cunt.
Right.
Watch.
Right. Yeah. Let me throw some gas on this fire. See what happens.
Exactly. That's
That's
what
our
we do.
first instinct.
Right.
But yeah, well, it's funny because like I feel like the Boston, like I'm not saying it started in Boston, like that kind of mentality, but
I think it's a big city thing.
It is. It might be because it's like
Maybe not LA.
you
though.
see it a lot like throughout the country now. Like when dudes are like, and maybe it's just a guy thing. I don't know, but it's like
Girl
one of
call
those.
each other bitches.
We
We don't get to. You can't even say sweetheart apparently. no more.
yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Well,
you
that's what I mean.
bitch.
Wait, that's what I mean. I think it's almost like a guy thing where it's like it's like if you go up to your like a guy friend and you're like, hey man, no, it's just really good to see you. I get weirded out. I'm like, are you trying to fuck me or what the fuck is it? Whereas if
the
you're
homo
like,
the
hey, Hudak,
homophobe
what's up,
meter
you
just
fucking
goes.
fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
Somebody comes in and it's like, hey, Hudak, what's up, you fucking fat piece of shit? I'm like, all right, I feel at home. Thank you. I feel good. Thank you. It's good. It's good. What's up, you fucking alcoholic motherfucker?
No, but
All right, cool.
it's weird because there are literally people who don't have that. Not that they're so not used to it because they're used to people always being nice to them.
Yeah.
When someone comes up and that's being real, it's not mean. We're just talking.
No, it's not mean. It's not mean.
Like I do this thing, and I've noticed this recently, and my friend's been calling me out on it, where like when I was a kid, they used to call me, if I translate, milk soup.
Milk soup?
Yeah, because soup au lait, which don't hold on, let me break it down.
Milk
Milk soup, soup au lait,
soup.
because it boils quickly. It boils really quickly, and I would just like fly off the handle. Milk soup, and so
That's a deep cut for an
yeah, it
insult.
is. Like,
It's like, no, you don't get it because it boils quickly.
I'm milk soup,
What the fuck?
and so I did a total 180 over the
hothead.
years. Yeah, that's what it is. That's basically what it is. But we say milk soup. If I translate, it sounds better in French. Put it this way: soup
I
au
would
lait.
hope so because if I ever heard somebody fucking call you milk soup, I'd be like, this guy wants to fuck you. He wants to. He's like, hey, what's up, milk soup?
I'm milk
That
soup.
sounds. I don't know. That sounds creepy.
Put some chocolate on our milk soup. No, but I would fly off the handle like that.
Yeah.
Right. And then I calmed down over the years because my friends actually sat me. I was like 12 years old. They sat me down. The same motherfucker I was talking to earlier. Like, yo, back. you need to calm down with them jokes.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's used to, like, we got this between
Sure.
us. But, you know.
You don't go saying milk soup out in public.
No.
That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
Don't go saying that shit in public, bro.
But I will react on something and I get defensive. And when I get defensive, it sounds like I get aggressive at the same time.
Sure.
And it's like I'm snapping, and something as simple as
that's probably the French in you. Because
no, it is.
Yeah, because
it is.
Dude, I knew French people like growing up because I grew up in New England,
Uh-huh.
and you get French people and like French Canadians, and they were the biggest hotheads on the planet. It did not take much. You're just like, yeah, they just fucking fly.
I was telling JT the French are never happy.
No,
that's the thing.
Miserable.
No, they have the best healthcare, the best food, the best girls, the best fashion, but never best pastries in the world.
They can
but they're
smoke
never
everywhere.
happy. Look, cops are not rioting. They're protesting right now on the street. Like lawyers will go and protest on the street in France.
Yeah.
And so it happens all the time. And my friends, Godfrey was like, "Yo, you need to relax." Like every time I say something,
like D. Godfrey.
D. Godfrey, yeah.
Oh, dude,
he used to call me like seriously. He's like, "There he goes again with his French shit." I'm like, "Well, now I'm self-conscious about it because you're telling me." But and it's one of those like, yeah, if you're not used to that, you can totally be caught off guard.
Yeah,
totally caught off guard.
100%. And let me just interject real quick because you brought up Godfrey, dude. Fucking saw him at the Roma. It was the first time ever seeing him live. Actually, my good friend opened for him one of those nights, and fucking dude, what a murderer!
The shows are totally different from one day to the next. Totally different.
Just wow! I'm like, how are you not bigger than you are right now? It's just fucking unbelievable. I was like,
I don't know.
The guy is fucking just amazing.
I don't know. He's on that Tiffany Haddish thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, it's my first time. I had a fucking.
Which is
I was on Broadway for the first time on a big ass billboard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you've been doing this for 25 years.
Yeah,
what the
that's
hell?
almost insulting.
Exactly.
It's like what the fuck? Like
I'm like things are gonna start happening just because of that.
Yeah.
And I hope it does. I told him like, look, man, I think this is gonna put you on the map. And
social media, and all the streaming services, I think, really has opened up a lot of doors for a lot of people.
It is,
awesome.
but it's become, it's overwhelming.
It is.
It's become overwhelming. I mean, I'm not, I've had tons of conversations on this podcast and off the podcast about, the effects of social media and how like, yeah, if you want to build something, if you have something going on in your life, it doesn't count unless it's on there.
Right.
I don't care how badass your website is.
Yeah.
But if you're
any
not,
asshole can fucking get WordPress and learn how to code.
Exactly. Not even learn how to code. Just click. Here's my website. Go to Squarespace.
They
don't sponsor us. But
GoDaddy can fucking put up
no
something
shit.
like that,
But
dude. Like what the fuck?
But I'm like, but if you don't get on IG Live, if you don't post every once in a while, if you don't post
that's
stories,
where the work comes in. That's a lot of the work.
Yes.
There's all the social
and
media
I don't want to do it.
No, me either.
I hate it.
I'm horrible at it, and I hate it.
I think it's got to be an age thing.
It probably.
Because when you talk to a 21-year-old and he tells you I'm a professional content creator, of I was at the Rogan show last night, and
over at the creek.
Yeah, and Bonnie McFarlane talked to this one kid in front row, and she asked him, "What do you do for a living?" This dude's like 21. And he goes, "I'm a verified content creator." I'm like, "Wow, that's the thing." Yeah. And he had to add the word verified to his title.
Yeah, because you got the check mark. It's a little circle with the fucking.
I gotta hate. I'm sorry.
Check. No,
I'm good for him.
It's legitimate. It's legitimate because it's like, dude, what do you do all day with yourself other than just sit on your phone? But here's the thing: like, we're probably roughly the same age. So we.
How old do you think I am? I'm 47.
You're 47.
No, I'm kidding. I'm 39.
You're 39.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same exact age.
All right, we're good.
Exactly.
Because so far I've had kids on this show, and I
age.
felt bad about my age.
No.
Thank you for
exact same age. Actually, you're probably a couple months older than me. I'll be 39 in August. But yeah, like 38, 39. So like, but when we grew up, it literally was not. You just bury yourself in a fucking phone the entire time.
You're gonna sound like two old uncles right now.
Back
in my day,
listen, kids.
We used to knock on doors.
Day, we used to go outside and play with sticks and shit.
Yes,
okay?
and dig holes for no reason.
Right. Yeah, go get on your bike and get some scabs on your knees, you little shits. No, it's but it's true. Like we weren't fucking buried in our phones to the point where it's like So now I get like now I'm learning Instagram a little bit. Like I just had Instagram for the past like year. I never knew how to use it. I was like, so let me get this straight. You don't post a status? It's like, no, you do. But what you do is you upload a picture and then you have the status under the picture. It's like, okay, so I gotta take a picture every dude. I take a picture a week. Maybe if I'm lucky. And it's because it's like my dog does something. He's like rolling around and he fucking farted. And it looks like he looks back at me. He's got the face like he just fucking farted. So I'm like, let me take a picture. This is
I like
funny.
you said farted. But
you know what I mean? Well, yeah, I'm just, yeah. The accent. But it comes out when I drink Four Loco.
How far are you down? Half?
About halfway.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're good. No, but it's like when it becomes a to-do.
Yeah,
it's where it gets annoying because
it becomes work.
No, yeah, it does.
It's work,
and like you can get. I got this tool called later.com, which where you can like schedule your posts. Like you can put in like 2 hours on a Sunday, and then you plan all your content and what time they're gonna go, what tags go with it, and everything. And I'm like, I'm gonna get to that at some point, but I never get around to. Well, I'll do it maybe once. I'm still paying for the fucking service.
Yeah,
And yet there's somebody out there who has a picture of their dog that's rolling in shit or pisses himself or farted or whatever, and then 55,000 likes.
Yeah, that's it.
It's so fucking cute.
Yeah, I know.
And good for those who know, but I'm like, I don't got that kind of time.
Yeah. Well, I don't have
We're
that
really
kind of time
just bitching
about at this point.
Oh, these millennials.
Social media's fucking annoying anyways. It fucking annoys the shit out of me. I had to go ahead and so deactivated my Facebook because I was getting agitated just but stupidity and shit. And then Instagram, I was like, you can't really deactivate it. So I was just like, all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take Facebook and I'm gonna take Instagram and I'm gonna completely delete it off of my fucking homepage on my phone. Dude, you guys want to see me? I went and did this. No joke. Swear to God. Look at this shit right here. Show you.
It's an audio podcast too.
Right there. Let's see. Okay, hold on. So here's my homepage right there. I got all my stuff.
No
I
Instagram,
would
no
have
Facebook.
Facebook and Instagram right there. I completely got rid of them.
He has 2 empty slots on the bottom right of his main screen.
They annoyed the fuck out of me. And I was like, fuck this shit. I don't want to fucking deal with social media anymore. I didn't fucking delete them. I was just like, all right, now it's just an extra step for me to get to them. So now I get even more annoyed when I have to all right, I gotta fucking get on Instagram. I gotta fucking get on Facebook. I gotta promote this.
That's the thing. You sound like a salesman all the time.
It sucks.
Everything you do, you sound like a salesman. And you're not even like, I'd rather, because I mean, like I said, if it's not on there, it didn't happen.
Right.
So when people post this is me and my kid, this is me at work, and this is my face and my face and my face and my face with a filter, is my face with another filter, and I'm like, okay, that's interesting, but then they go, oh, you can also do like boomerang, and you can also do. I'm like, you're adding way too much shit. Like I was good with just here's a photo.
Yeah.
And then they said, okay, we're gonna do a video, but it's only gonna be 10 seconds.
Yeah.
No, now we'll give you 15.
Right.
Now we're giving you a minute. Oh no, now you have IGTV.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfucker, I'm just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah. Why does it have to be such a pain in the ass?
I don't know. Now because now they're competing with each other, because TikTok is the thing. Everybody dancing on TikTok. So now Instagram's like, we gotta have our own TikTok too.
Oh god.
And it's you can't escape it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. Like there's these and when it gets to a point where when shit goes viral, I'm like, I don't even know. Oh, there's a new dance. I'm like, I don't.
I'm about to literally start a TikTok, and it's gonna be
really
like I don't have TikTok. I don't.
I hope you don't.
Right, you know what? I'm gonna get a TikTok, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the most ridiculous shit. It's gonna be like 5 seconds of me opening a Four Loco, and then I'm gonna be like, and then just drink it.
Oh, you should do the asthma shit, and drink that. You know the asthma?
Yeah, ASMR.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Audio sensory.
Yeah. When people eat like spaghetti, and you can hear them eat spaghetti. Yeah,
I'm just gonna do ASMR.
Do that, and then just drink the entire can.
Yeah, that's it. Just sit there. Yep.
The whole thing.
You can edit
the whole
make
fucking millions.
Thing. Yeah, I'll finish a Four Loco in like 30 seconds on TikTok, even though it takes me about like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
because you can edit the clips. You just
you gotta do editing too. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
No, but make sure like if you were to do that, let's say the grape one, you sip it one way, and then the bubble gum one, bubble gum one.
I don't think there's a bubblegum one.
Nah,
That would be awesome.
All right, For Loco, if you're
For
listening.
Loco, if you're
listening,
look,
bubble gum.
I'm still looking for a sponsorship, A, and B, bubblegum.
Bubble gum. Bubble gum For Loco, you sip it like this. And rosé For Loco, you sip it like that. And the straw color is different. Yep. One of them is a twisty thing. and then another one goes behind your neck. And this can is bigger. And this can has a picture of Peppa the Pig on it. I don't fucking know.
Right. You could do all kinds of different things. There's so many different things that you could do with it.
Dude,
awesome.
I hope you do it.
These brilliant ideas. These are now recorded. So, if they can't, like, if I end up doing this shit, we'll split it 50-50.
Oh, I was only going to ask for 20, but I'll take 50.
Some ideas too, so we'll split it. That's fine. For Loco, you're looking for a couple of comedians. Here you go, right here.
Bubble gum.
He's never even tried the shit. I'm
sold, man. I'm sold. I almost want to take a sip right now, but Rona and all that. I'm not. It's still in my apartment, but it don't matter. God, seriously, man. ASMR.
ASMR. Yeah, the audio.
And people make millions doing this shit.
They do. Yeah. And all they ever have to do, like, here's the funny thing, like, ASMR just became like a big thing, like recently, like everybody's doing, like you said, everybody's doing it. But it's like, has any of you ever listened to like public radio for like any time, like NPR? You ever listen to NPR?
Yeah,
that is ASMR.
That makes me horny. This is different.
Or like, if you ever watch PGA on TV, it's the same thing. The golf tour.
Yeah.
He's about to shoot for birdie, and he hits the ball. Ooh, that's a good drive. That's about 100 yards at peak. Very, very good drive. Ooh, and he's gonna get it on, and it's on the green. Wow, very good, very good. And then you hear the people in the background. They're like, dude, tell me that's not fucking ASMR. ASMR, dude.
It is good.
God damn it. But I like watch PGA Tour, and I'm like, dude, I need a half a gram of cocaine just to get me through this fucking match.
I can't do golf
because otherwise I'm like, fucking.
I can't. I put me to sleep.
Yeah, dude, ASMR. It's like it's so relaxing, It's a fucking dude. It's like, go ahead and watch PGA Tour. And tell me I'm fucking lying.
You could do any of this. Like you could think of the stupidest. People will buy it. This is the thing about this country. People will like support. You have a Patreon, and you go, hey, I'm going to be drinking out of this For Loco, but to see the unedited version, what I'm actually, I have no shirt on. OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans. I was just gonna say, there's the OnlyFans that they're like, so yeah, OnlyFans. Everybody like looks at OnlyFans and they're like, oh yeah, that's just for naked girls and shit. It's like, actually, it's not. There's dudes that have OnlyFans where they're like, I'm shirtless and I'm gonna make a sandwich, and then people fucking like, I want to see a shirtless guy make a sandwich.
I'd be ass naked with an apron on.
Like, what the fuck?
Seriously.
It's so ridiculous.
No, I mean,
you can literally make content out of anything.
It works. I mean, this is the power of the internet.
With that noted, come check out my stand-up.
Don't follow him on Instagram. He doesn't do shit. Just go see him live. It's way better. It's way better. Trust me.
You come film me live, and then you can turn that into your content. And at least send me a couple shekels. I don't know, like a fucking couple of For Locos.
Look, if you catch somebody recording your set while you're on stage, hey, make sure you tag me on this.
Yeah,
I don't do any of this.
And tag at For Loco.
Yes, I have 4 posts on my Instagram, and I have 155 where I'm tagged. that's my social media strategy for you. This is what I do because I ain't doing shit. Seriously, I had a guy. I remember, like back in like 2016 or so. He was like an Instagram genius.
Okay.
Where he was hired. He had a camera, and the camera, as he took pictures,
he used to do like all the little video clips to go with the pictures and shit.
Yeah, but he would go to live shows.
I heard that's a way to get the algorithm boosted too.
Yes.
You have like 2 pictures and then a video. He
told me, he's like, look, you gotta, first of all, your tagging strategy. I'm like, tagging strategy? Get the fuck out of here. He goes, no, you gotta tag cities.
This is not supposed to be work.
No. He goes, you gotta tag cities. I'm like, why would I tag Miami if I'm not in Miami? He goes, no, because motherfuckers in Miami search Miami and then your shit
Yeah,
needs
'cause
to
they're
pop. I'm like,
egotistical.
oh, okay. And then
Yeah.
also, that that like Instagram does not allow you to have like a carriage return in your text,
Sure.
so you have to like copy it from somewhere else, so you can put
Mm-hmm.
your tags under your post, but not right up top, so people don't read tags right away. And I'm like, look, man, that's why they pay you, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's really what. But he was huge. He was so great at it. But then he hung himself. Point is, it's
I wonder if it had anything to do with the social media. Because that's so much goddamn work every time I start doing that. And I'm like, I want to hang myself.
I mean, you
Sorry,
see,
no offense
you see
to
these
the dead guy.
these couples that they work out together,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
you
I know.
hate them.
I know.
You
Oh,
hate
oh.
them.
Oh, I know. My girlfriend tried to get me to do that right off the
Oh,
bat.
I would watch.
She's like,
I would
she's
like and comment
she's like-
if that
she-
was you.
She's like, we need to start just like working. I need a workout buddy, and I'm like, you better keep searching.
Look,
It's not-
again, it doesn't exist unless it's on
not
there. So if you
gonna be me.
start a workout regimen, I will follow you.
I will start a run. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I've lost weight in the past like couple months, dude. I've actually been doing pretty good.
The pandemic didn't hurt.
No, actually, I gained weight during the pandemic,
Oh, so it did hurt.
which is weird.
So it did hurt.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
In terms of the weight gain,
Yeah.
it did hurt.
Well, it did hurt. Well, here's the thing. I talk about this on stage sometimes too, where I'm like, I don't understand it. Like during the pandemic, a lot of people are like, they were just hanging out or whatever. I understand how people would lose weight, but I was like actively trying to keep the weight off. So I'd have a good meal, and then I'd do a half a gram of cocaine. So I don't understand how I did,
How you
how
gain
I
weight?
did lose weight.
You don't gain weight on cocaine.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't understand it. I'm like, something must be wrong with me where I'm doing that much cocaine and I'm still fucking gaining weight. How does that happen? I'm like, I must be doing it wrong.
Meth is a solution.
I should have done. I should have gone the meth route. You're right. You know what it was is I picked up the wrong thing. You know, but
You live and you learn, man. Next pandemic, you'll be on point. Next recession, you can catch Mike.
But now I'm not even doing the cocaine and I'm losing weight. So it's like I went from 1 year to the next. I was like, all right, I'm gonna eat a lot more and I'm gonna do a lot more cocaine. Gain weight. Now I'm like, I'm not doing cocaine. I'm not eating as much. I cut down my drinking and now I'm losing weight. I think it's
Is
the
it
booze.
Four Loko? I think it's a Four Loko,
I think
man.
it's booze. Yeah.
I think it is. It will do it.
Yeah.
I've seen people.
Four Loko can help you lose weight and achieve your fitness goals. Is what I'm saying. This is
That's
achieve
your vision
fitness goals
board.
with Four Loko.
I had a big picture of a can of Four Loko on your vision board
That's right.
for the rest of the year.
Achieve your fitness goals with Four Loko.
God
Because
damn, if we don't get a sponsorship by now,
I
we
know,
suck.
dude. I'm trying so hard. The Four Loko, give me a call anytime. Here's my number: 813. Never mind.
I believe in you, Mike. You can-
I'm gonna make it happen, man. Make your dreams come true.
we'll have
right?
a follow up in 6 months, and Mike will
Yep.
be the same weight.
Yep.
You got your sponsorship?
I'll have my sponsorship, and the only thing would be like, "Oh, dude, how's that working out for you?" It's like, well, the only thing is, I have to wear a Four Loko T-shirt every time I go on stage,
And they don't have it on your size.
and I'm still a miserable fuck. So,
and they don't have triple XL.
so how's my sponsorship working out? Fucking fantastic. Can't complain.
So are you gonna seriously try to do something?
What's
like
that?
work
As far
out
as
or
what?
whatever? Because your girlfriend.
Yeah, I get it. No. In all honesty, I do have to get back in the gym. I was in the wrestling business for 16 years. So
That's right.
Yeah. So, and I don't talk about it a whole hell of a lot, but I was, and I used to be in the gym a lot. And at my peak back in 2006, 07, I was about 310 pounds. But
You got a
like,
character?
but like lean.
Lean,
Like a lean 310 pounds.
like WWE type shit.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even recognize me.
Huh?
Yeah,
Google.
I
I'm sure
was-
there's a picture of you out there.
Probably if you search for it, I'm sure you could find it. But, yeah, so I got to get back in the gym. I used to be in the gym. I never liked the gym, but I used
No,
to
the
do
people
it just
like the
because
gym.
I had to.
Yeah.
And
Again, it's a to do.
yeah,
It's if it becomes a to do, it just kind of loses its
it
like
becomes
purpose.
work. It becomes social media.
Yeah. It's like
The
like
gym-
I don't
the gym-
want to. I need to. It's like fuck.
Right.
I hate that feeling.
The gym for me in 2007, 2008 was social media for us. Like right now, where you're like, oh, fucking do it. You have
and Jersey Mike's is
you
the,
have
is
to
the
do
ones.
it. You don't understand. It's the only way you're gonna get any better. It's the only way.
You gotta
you're
work
gonna get
hard.
better.
You gotta work hard 3 times a
It's
week.
like you gotta work. You gotta do it. At least once a day.
I mean,
You
I
have
should.
to do it.
I,
It's
I
like,
should
fuck
you
me.
want to see like my Instagram when you go to search on Instagram
Mhm.
and it shows you a bunch
Yeah,
of
I've
shit.
seen your Instagram.
It's all body transfer, like people who went
Yeah.
from looking like you to
Mhm.
like, oh, look at me now. I'm
Yeah.
and it all like keto or whatever diet
Mhm.
they were on.
Yeah.
That's all I see
Yeah.
on my search.
Oh, on your
Yeah.
on your news feed. Yeah. Yeah.
With
there's a lot of that.
motivational quotes and like, yeah, look at me
Yeah.
then, look at me now. It's only been
I
a
know.
year, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what's interesting? That if you were to do that,
Yeah.
people wouldn't care. People would applaud. Say, oh my God, you lost 100 pounds. That's awesome. That's great.
Sure.
But what's more compelling is people get to, if you were to watch the actual journey to get to that,
Mhm.
however long it lasts. And
Yeah.
I think that's where I think you can rack up a lot of followers if you did that.
I'm sure.
I'm
I
just
could.
pitching your shit at this point. I don't
I'm sure I
fucking know.
could. That's it. Yeah. But
How do
then,
you do it?
Then there we go. Then now I'm sitting there worrying about social media when I'm in the gym. Now I
How
get
do
to
you
think,
do it? Not you.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
Hire a 21-year-old to follow you around
Yeah.
with a camera.
Yeah.
You
I
look
just,
like you
I
just
just don't
smelled a
want
bad
anybody to
fart.
follow me around with a camera. I just like obligatory.
Don't you want to document your journey
No.
or
no.
your life?
No, because you know what? Here's another thing that annoys the fuck out of me is like, and I've seen a few other people say the same thing. It's like, why does every comedy special you ever see, you know, in the same way that's like, oh, you got to have somebody follow you around and document you. Why does every comedy special you see now that's on fucking like Netflix or whatever, it always starts with the same thing? Oh, this is my buddy Jay Whitecotton that said that. Fucking love you, Jay. He said that he's like, why does every comedy special have to start with a camera following the comedian as he's walking into
on
the
stage.
building?
Yeah,
into the
no,
buil-
yeah,
like
straight to the
every
stage.
fucking comedy special starts with the same fucking thing. All right, follow me into the building. I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna tell my jokes, but I need you to follow me in first. And
That's
always
true.
get the from behind shot. I don't want my face in it, you know. And then like maybe me having like, you know, maybe walking across the street or something.
Grab the water,
It is-
grab the mic, and
Right.
then
Yeah, it's like-
and curtains opens up and
Yeah.
the room is.
And I get it. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to be like, look, I just walk into a building and I tell these jokes. It's like, no, you didn't. You sat in the green room. I know what you did. Every comic that watches, like, I know what you did. You sat in the fucking green room for an hour and a half, did a couple of lines of cocaine, maybe fucking had a shot of Jack Daniels, maybe a Four Loco, maybe a beer. Maybe you're just like, no, I'm not drinking it tonight before you do my performance. I'm going to have some bottled water, some spring water, maybe a Topo Chico if I'm really feeling like a fucking, like an animal tonight. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Dude, we all know what you did. You didn't fucking just walk into the building like Joe Rogan just like, hey man, I'm here. I'm Joe Rogan and I'm here. I'm just pulling up to the building, and then he just walks in. It's like,
You know-
I'm gonna lay these jokes on you. It's like, No.
The worst is this one. The worst is when they're already on stage and the camera pans and then faces the comedian or faces the curtain, and it comes back to
Yeah.
the room is empty,
yeah.
and it comes back around,
And then
and
it's
now
full.
there's a full crowd. Yes, that's.
That one's actually not too bad because I get that. That's kind of cool. It's like an artistic shot. You want
Yeah,
to
but
know
you
my?
do it once.
You know what
Don't
my?
do it over and over again.
You know what my favorite one was? It was
What
the
is it?
most authentic one I ever saw.
Somebody
You ever see the Joan Rivers special?
No, I don't.
Joan
think so.
Rivers
Yeah,
was she was a fucking
she was the beast.
she was a murderer.
Yes.
So good. Her
Hush.
her last special that she did before she died. It was like her writing all her jokes out on her fucking big cue cards that she tapes onto the stage because she did that for years. That's how she always did her shit. But my favorite part of that special was in the beginning. Instead of like, oh, let's follow her in with the camera to her back, like following her into the building, and she's just gonna go up and lay these jokes on you. No, it was her in the back, and she was arguing with one of the fucking people, like the stagehands.
Sounds like it happened.
And then somebody came up, and she's like, "Give me some of that Coke," and then she like did lines of Coke.
Sure.
Right.
Quote unquote.
I mean, maybe it was, and if it was, that makes her even more of a legend. But if not, it was just like, now we're talking. Now that's a comic. She's like, give me that fucking. I'm ready. Let's go. And then she got up on stage. I'm like, that's comedy. There it is. There it fucking is right there. That's
I'll have to watch that.
Dude, it's so good. I think it's on Netflix. Dude.
I'll catch it. I will catch it.
You'll definitely have to fucking check
Joan
that out.
Rivers, man.
Joan Rivers. She was a fucking murderer, dude. So good. I know you didn't want to talk too much about comedy, but God,
no,
damn.
I don't care. I mean, I'm talking
great.
about like joke writing and stuff. That gets boring.
Do you want to get into that next?
No.
So what's your joke writing
process?
No. My joke writing process is I drink a fucking Four Loco
right now.
and I get a half a gram and I'm like, all right, let's fucking write a joke, and then I can't come up with anything, and I'm like, well, I suck.
No.
There you go. There's your interview.
We'll be right back after these messages. Brought to you by Four Loco.
Brought to you by Four Loco.
No way.
Oh man.
Shit.
I don't know, man. That's just. I'm just kidding.
I'm
just fucking with you.
No.
There's the Boston coming out. There it is.
Look, man.
Right there. I told you.
Don't bring my French out, because no. You know what? I still can't.
Take it easy there, milk soup. Calm down,
dude.
Over there,
I swear
right?
to God, if you call me that, it's gonna. I'm a milk soup your ass.
You think I'm not gonna remember that? You're
no,
out of your goddamn mind.
Yeah, I just gave away.
I'll be hosting one of these days. Welcome to the stage this time.
Soup.
My good friend, Mr. Milk Soup. I mean,
nobody will get it but you. And
yeah,
if you know what?
That's all that matters.
Yeah, but then that's good. And you can make the reference. Say, okay, if you don't know, to go listen to that episode, and that's a great plug for me. So I'll take it.
Fuck yeah, episode number 209.
God damn it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm fucking 3/4 of a Four Loco deep, and I still remember that. 209.
Milk soup.
Milk soup. Chill out there, milk soup. That's what you name the episode. Chill out, milk soup.
So
do you name your episodes?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
There's your name. There's your episode name.
Chill out, milk soup. I'll take it.
Chill out, milk soup.
What's so what else? Yeah. What else do you do? Because not just comedy. No, just
in
passion,
general?
like passion shit.
I don't really have.
We got the Four Loco passion already, pretty much locked.
Honestly, I don't really have much of a I'm trying to build a business right now. It's going to be. I can't really get into it too much because it's in the very ground, like the stages. But part of it is like I do. I have a podcast studio in my house.
Okay.
And I'm trying to build that into actually like an actual business. It's actually I've done some work with some local comedians, and actually I have one client that isn't even comedy related. They do like artistic stuff. They they do art shows and stuff like that.
Trying to like rent the studio space?
Yeah, like podcasts and stuff like that. It's mostly podcasts and like video and stuff like that.
Like a production thing.
Yeah,
production.
Yeah, it's called Ambush Media Productions. I'm doing that right now. Putting a lot of time into that. And then we got kind of like an offshoot that I'm working on. That's I'll get more details about that soon, but it's going to be more like a transportation service for.
Go ahead, give me the exclusive
for some of the comedy shows.
Oh, to get from one mic to the next?
No, not for mics. For actual like shows. So we'll do parties and we'll do like transportation and stuff like that. It's basically
so like
kind of like a party bus.
Like comics coming to town, you want to take them around.
It's a party bus.
Okay, yeah, you could have just said that.
It's a party bus.
I don't need the whole pitch. It's a party bus for comics.
It's in the very groundwork stages right now.
That'd be dope.
It's a party bus, and it's basically geared towards the comedy shows, like because now that L.A., New York, and Chicago's all moved here.
Yeah.
To Austin, fucking hey, let's get people to all these awesome clubs that are opening up. I mean, you got the fucking Creek in the Cave that's opened up. You got Sunset Strip that's opened up.
You got Vulcan.
You got Romo Room, which is like my home.
Yeah,
that's opened up. You've got the Vulcan.
Cap City's
coming back.
You got Rogan's Joint gonna be on the west side.
Rogan's Joint. At some point, Velveeta Room's gonna be back.
Yeah.
We're gonna have like 7-8 clubs in this town by the end of the year.
I was told that's more in Chicago
crazy
right now.
What's that?
I was told that's more than what Chicago has right now.
Oh yeah,
because the number of clubs.
Yeah, 100%.
Shit.
Austin, Texas has become like a hub. It's become like a major area, and that's why everybody's moving here.
Yeah, been here 23 years. I've seen it all, man.
Yeah, dude. It's why everybody's fucking.
I'm not hating on it. I'm not. My only beef is one, people who come here and then they bitch about other people coming here.
Fuck that.
No, that I can't take.
I hate that.
That I can't take. All these people moving here. I'm like, you've been here 2 years. Shut the fuck up,
dude.
If you're not, to me, if it's been less than 5, not even 5, I said 10. If it's been less than 10, and you're bitching about people moving here, you don't get to.
I had this conversation with a couple different people. Actually, I had this conversation with Brandon from Big Laugh with Vulcan.
Yeah, Brandon Lowe, yeah.
And we had dude, such a good convo. We were having it was last week, I think it was. I worked Vulcan. I want to say it was a Thursday. Yeah, it was a Thursday night. It was the pre-show for the
Secret
Death Squad. The Death Squad.
Secret show,
the Death Squad show. Yeah, I worked the pre-show on that one. And I was talking to Brandon in the green room, and he mentioned he's like, yeah, like a lot of new people. I was like, I don't understand why all these fucking all these new people are moving here from LA, from New York, Chicago, and all the fucking old Austin people. And I don't care how much trouble this gets me. I don't give a fuck. All these the old guard in Austin, they're all bitching and complaining. You know, that's just
comics?
nonstop. Oh yeah. All the old guard of comics are all like, oh, what the fuck, fucking LA, fucking New York, Chicago. It's like, it's like, yeah, you don't want them to be here because you're set and being comfortable. Whereas
you're not the shit no more.
I look at this, I'm like, I love it. You know why? Because I've done my time in LA. I did 2 weeks in LA a couple of years ago. It was fucking great. I learned a lot. I've done time, and I haven't done Chicago yet, but New York, and it's like one of those things where it's like, dude, you don't understand how good these fucking comics are. Now, not all of them are good, but for the most part, most of them that are showing up here, they're semi-polished, if not polished.
Right.
And all it's going to do, it's going to force you to have
up
to
your
get
game.
better.
Yes.
Oh, and the
Up your
reason
game.
you're upset is because you are comfortable in being just
You're a big fish in a
complacent.
small pond.
You're complacent.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, now you got to get better. Well, you fucking put the work in.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a good challenge. So it's like yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't understand.
It's gonna level everybody up.
I started about 2 years ago, and
You started comedy 2 years ago?
Yeah, but then pandemic. But
Yeah.
total, I'm about a year or so in. But
So you're still brand new to it.
Yeah. But I'm the people that I met when I started.
That's all right.
In 2019.
You started late, just like I did.
Yeah.
So
and I don't see him.
in.
I don't see him around as much.
Yeah. No.
But when I see shows, they're all on the same bill, and I'm like, what you guys don't mix? What's the new?
No, it's the same.
It's
and
weird.
That's what Austin used to be. Like that's what Austin comedy used to be. When I first started in Austin about 3 years ago, it was literally, I couldn't even get a sniff unless I was, right place, right time, and I barely got booked ever. Like I barely got any stage time other than just like another 3 minutes, 4 minutes on an open mic, which I understand it takes time.
Yeah.
Like you're not like if you're getting booked within your first year, you're lucky. I don't think you should get booked within your first year because you're still trying to fucking find your stage presence. Not even just that. You're trying to figure out how to write a goddamn joke. You don't even know how. I like 3 years in, I still don't know how to write a joke. True story. But
I believe him.
Yeah. No, fucking he's seen me. But no, like seriously, like I just don't understand like where it gets down to it where like you got like this old guard, and every time you would see the shows, it was always the same people every fucking show, every show, the same like 20 comics just rotated. It's like, are they? I know they're not writing a new 5 to 10 minutes a month because that's goddamn near impossible. There's no way you could be writing 5 to 10 minutes a month.
Right.
Not at this level. Dude, even the fucking pros that are doing Netflix specials, they're not writing more than maybe 5 minutes a month. And you're going to tell me that these fucking open mic guys and / local comics are doing just as much, if not more, writing than somebody like Bill Burr. And it's like
I don't know, but
it's becoming polished. There's no way.
No, but
so it's just like recycling the same old shit. So it's basically, it becomes less of a comedy show and becomes more of a hangout. And it's like,
it's become a clique.
Right.
And you're like, and I've talked about this many times on the show. I've had, Rob and Pat's been on, and we talked about it. And I was
Rob
like,
Morris and
Pat Bernard, yes.
Oh, dude, fucking two
great
of
guys.
Two of my best buddies.
Great guys. And I was like, I
Fucking
don't
love those
and
guys.
they were explaining the level of adversity and bullshit that they were dealing with just because they wanted to bring something new
Sure.
to the scene.
Well, they got shit on from the.
I remember.
Yeah,
but I remember, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I couldn't even at the celebrity level. I don't understand comedian beefing. I just don't get it.
That's stupid. It's the
I don't care what
level,
whether it's at open mic level or this like, but we like, you understand that you're doing this art form that the only way to practice is in front of people. There's no other way, and you're not necessarily better than the next guy because you're just hustling the same way. There's no magic formula other than get on stage and shut the fuck up.
Right.
I mean, shut the fuck up and get on stage rather.
Right.
And I don't understand why you would want to start talking shit about another booker, another comedian, I don't get it.
Because you have a business that's full of people that have these false egos, and that's what it is. That's what it becomes. Oh, I'm better than this person. Well, I'm funnier than this. I'm funnier than this guy.
I've been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Actively?
Yeah.
Well, I took 5 years off.
Right. Exactly. So you got this like business that's full of false egos, and you got a scene right now that's exploding. Austin. It's like it half of comedy has just moved here.
Yeah.
Big time names and small time names. So like they've all just moved here. So now there's a fight for stage time. So now you got people that are jockeying for like position, trying to establish their like their name in the hierarchy of power. And it's like, dude, do any of you stupid fucks understand that we're all doing the same shit? We're all just trying to tell a good dick joke or a good pussy joke for 10 minutes at a time
for no money.
What the fuck? For no money? Like, none of us are fucking, like, it's not like Netflix is banging down the doors of fucking Austin, Texas. Let us in. We need to find the next big comic. It's like nobody's doing that.
No, it's not happening.
The fuck, dude? Why can't we literally just all fucking work together? Oh, it's because there's too many fragile egos. And I understand it because it's a business that is literally derived off of like self-deprecation. So when you deal with a lot of people that are very self-deprecating all the time,
I get that, and it's exhausting.
It's borderline narcissism.
Yeah, but it's exhausting.
Yeah, it is super exhausting.
I can't.
Dude, like I said, I compare it to the wrestling business all the time. My girlfriend fucking hates it because I'm always like, oh, it just reminds me of, oh, what the fuck happened here? Oh, it just reminds me of the wrestling business all over again. You always say that. Yeah, because it's just the same thing. You're dealing with a business full of fucking people that have these fake egos that are built up of nothing, where it's like we're all trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to get to the same place, which is we want to be able to do this comfortably, maybe some of us, where it's like we can make a living off of this. And then there's other people that are like, I'm just doing this as a hobby. And goddamn it, I fucking respect the shit out of those people. They're like, yeah, I'm just going to go do an open mic because, it's like it's what I like to do on the weekends in my spare time. I got a full-time job. I don't need this shit. Mm-hmm. I respect the fuck out of them because, I envy you because I wish I was like that. I wish I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. But we all give a fuck, and that's why we're there all the time.
But you can you can still have some. I think there's a higher, how can I put this? Higher calling, where yes, we're all down here just working shit out, trying to figure shit out, but at the end of the day, we all under the comedy, umbrella, if you will. So there's if you respect comedy as an art form, and you have respect for people who practice it. Mm-hmm. Because again, you're all doing the same shit. You're all in this together,
right?
Then, just as hey, I respect everybody's right to be funny. Mm-hmm. That doesn't necessarily mean that I'm above them. I'm better than them.
No,
that's what I mean.
But there is a certain level of competition.
I get that,
and you gotta. Yeah.
No, that's fine. I mean, every business needs competition. Otherwise, we wouldn't have TikTok and Instagram and all that crap.
Right.
It's the same thing. But when it becomes, I'm the kind of person that, and I've said this on the podcast. I say this to comedians a lot. I'm like, I like talking to comedians because they have some of the best stories, I think, And second, they have a perspective on life and on certain things about
Sure.
life that are unique.
Sure.
And I appreciate that with everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
But comedians have a different slant to it because, of course, they make things funny.
Right.
But on top of that, I like to get to know people on an individual basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I met you, I wasn't, you were not like, oh, I'm Hudak, the comedian.
Oh, I'm an asshole. Fucking, I'm better than you.
Yeah, my jokes are funny, and I sell out.
Go fuck yourself.
I sell out whatever. I'm like, no.
I'm a nobody, just like anybody else.
No, but I mean, that's the reason why you're sitting here on this couch is because I appreciated you for who you are as Mike Hudak, not comic Mike Hudak.
No.
But people can't get away from that, and that's what's exhausting to me.
Well, here's the thing that and I've said this multiple times to a couple different people. It's like, okay, so we're all competitive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least I am. I don't know about anybody else. You might not be. You may be. You may not be. I'm not sure. But whenever I go to like a show, especially a showcase, like if there's 6 of us, right, and we all got 10 to 15 minutes apiece, you got an hour and a half of a show. So you got 6 comics plus a host, and you're looking at about an hour and a half. So about 10, 12, 15 minutes apiece. Wherever I am on the show, if I'm first, third, or last, it doesn't matter. I literally sit there and I watch the entire show, and I get and I'm competitive. I'm competitive where I'll sit there and I'll see somebody, like if I'm up, say, third, and whoever's up second goes up and they're fucking crushing. They're fucking just murdering the room. I'm just like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, fuck. Like, I'm like, fuck. But the competitive part of me where it's like, some people, and this is where I like to see the mentality of like a lot of different comedians where there's certain comedians that are going to sit there and they're going to see, they'll be like, well, fuck, I have to follow this. Well, fuck this, whatever. I don't even fucking care. And then they just go up and they're just like,
good, more spot for you.
Whatever. Or then you have other comedians, and I consider myself more in this group. When I see somebody go up there and I'm like, fuck, they're murdering, they're crushing. Fuck, the fucking room is hot right now. And I'm like, that levels me up. I'm like, all right, let me go over my set.
Let me chug these 2 Four Locos.
You know what?
Real quick.
No. Now I wasn't gonna do this joke before. Now I'm doing that fucking joke. You know. Now I'm like, no.
But that's good.
That's it.
What I mean by better,
and that's a drive to be like, all right, you just fucking kicked ass. You're gonna get off stage. I'm gonna be like, dude, fuck
good job.
Or girl, hell yeah. Hell yeah,
sweetheart.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah,
sweetheart.
Hell yeah, sweetheart. You fucking murdered. Now I have to follow your ass. Watch this. I'm gonna do better. And that's the competitiveness in me. But that
fine.
makes a show, in my opinion, that brings the show up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. When I said better, it's like better as a human being. I'm like better as a human being. Not as a comic.
Oh, yeah.
There's just the ego part. When I'm like, well, I've opened for blah, blah, blah. And I'm, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. You're you. You're still you. Take away the comedy. What's your name?
My favorite lately is when people use L.A. as a credit, or they use New York as a credit.
You've seen him in L.A.
Hey, right? I'm an L.A. comic.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm an Austin comic. Nice to meet you.
I'm a comic.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Well, what kind of LA comic? Well, the Hollywood kind. Really?
Well, if you
not
did,
Irvine?
I mean,
not
if
Irvine.
You've done nothing but fucking Fourth Wall. And, I mean, I've nothing against Fourth Wall. I love Fourth Wall LA, by the way. Don't get me wrong. Hashtag Fourth Wall LA. I have nothing against that. But if you're literally just like, oh, I did a lot of Fourth Wall stuff, well, then you're an open micer in LA. That doesn't mean using LA as a credit is not a credit,
I think it does define some kind of style.
All right, let me see you get up there, and then if you're funny, then I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you've been doing it for fucking 10 minutes. If you're funny, you're funny.
Yep.
That's it. There was no time limit either. It's like, I did fucking 5 years in LA. Okay, cool. And then you get up there, and then somebody that's been doing it for fucking
10 minutes,
then a month, that's been doing it for a month, and they just moved here from Houston, and they're fucking 5 times funnier than you. I'm booking the person that's been doing it for fucking 5 minutes from Houston over you, because you know why? They're funnier. They're fucking funny.
That's all it is.
That's it.
That's all it.
That's all there is.
You can all agree. And this, I mean, I get that funny is subjective, but there is a consensus at some point that you can say that's just plain funny. I don't care who you are.
What's the number one rule in comedy?
Be funny.
That's it. That's the number one rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
Number one rule. There's one rule in comedy. Be funny.
God,
That's
man.
it.
That's all it is.
That's it. Isn't it so beautiful because it's so simple and then people take it so far?
No, I mean,
Myself
you can
included, I've done
philosophize
it,
about it. You can philosophize all you want,
Ugh,
but it all comes down to that.
that's it. Be funny.
But I'll say
Be
turn it
fucking
off
funny.
every once in a while because then you're just annoying.
You do need to tune it out. You do need to tune it out, actually.
It's annoying.
Yes.
That's my biggest beef
Yes.
with hanging with comics is that, dude,
Yes.
what do you think about the middle? What's going on with Israel and Palestine right now?
Uh,
I'm not asking you. I'm just saying.
oh, okay.
Like-
I
like-
thought
just
that
like
was
you-
like a,
like
all right,
you-
let's shift gears and let's get into politics
no,
here.
we've been talking for an hour. We got to talk
So
about.
let me
this
tell
shit.
you something about the last election, and like, all right, dude, all right, I need some more fucking.
Do you have
Now I need to favor some more Four Locos in here.
do you have summer plans at this point?
Summer plans?
Yeah, now that shit reopening and
Yeah, every summer I go to my favorite place on the planet. Like literally my favorite place on the planet.
as in you've been all over the planet, but I want to know what it is.
Well, I haven't been all over the planet, but I dare somebody else on the planet to fucking come even close to the beauty of this place. I get to go to Key West every August for my birthday. And I always do time down there too. There's a great comedy club down
You
there.
go to jail? Oh,
I do. I do time. I do
let's say
time.
You go to jail.
Oh no, not yet, not yet.
I do time every time I go down. They arrest my
Don't,
ass.
I mean, come on, Bach. Don't jinx me before we fucking go down.
It's your
Listen,
birthday, man.
2021 could be the year. All right, I got a lot of problems.
You come back. I did
Okay.
time in Key
Jesus
West.
Christ.
Go
I
ahead.
did some time. Actually, I wouldn't mind. You know, doing hard time in Key West would probably still be easier than living in fucking Chicago.
So
or
what is
some
it about
shit.
Key West?
It's my favorite place on the planet. It's just if you've never been to Key West, it's literally the most gorgeous place on the
Okay,
planet.
you can't just say that and then explain
It's-
it.
all
Elaborate
right,
a little bit.
So it's kinda,
I'm African French. The fuck I know about Key West.
well, I'm a beach guy. I'm a beach guy.
Okay,
I
fair
know.
enough.
I'm not a beach whale. I get it.
Not
Good
beach
job.
body, beach guy.
Yeah, that's
Difference.
right. He looks like a beached whale. I get it. Fucking go
Oh,
fuck
beach
yourself.
whale.
You fucking cocksuckers that are thinking that
Cocksucker.
you're fucking losers. Go fuck yourself.
The
So-
Boston come out. I love it.
Fucking assholes. But no, I'm a big beach guy. I am. I'm a big beach guy. Obviously, I lived in Florida for fucking 12 years, and it became like, I love Florida. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I am a
All
Florida
right, so
man.
pitch me Key West.
Key West. Okay. Jet skis. Fucking on one side of the island, you've got the Atlantic Ocean. On the other side, you have the Gulf of Mexico, and they're about drive time 5 minutes from each other. You can literally drive to both coasts.
So
in
I'm
5
glad you
minutes.
know how islands work.
Dude, well, no,
That's the
no,
difference?
Well, it's not even an island. It's just like it's a key. So it's all the extension part of, but like the Isle of Key West, the southernmost point in America.
Mm-hmm.
That's got the big fucking buoy. You know, the southernmost point, 90 miles to Cuba, all that bullshit. No, it's just gorgeous, dude. It's so much fun.
So what do you do when you go there then?
When I go there, honestly, I'll go there for like 4 or 5 days. Me and the girl will literally sit there on the beach for about 3 of it and just do nothing and just day drink and just sit on the fucking, just sit in the sand.
You couldn't do that in Jamaica?
You could, but you need a passport to go to Jamaica.
That's the problem.
You know, I have a passport, but
without
like,
okay.
it's still just a pain in the ass. You have to go through customs.
It's to do.
And if you go to Jamaica, you know, going through customs is no problem, but coming back through customs back to the U.S. is the problem.
Okay, so it's the best place on earth if you don't have a passport.
No, it's the best place on earth, period.
If you don't have a passport.
Fuck that. No, it's the best place on earth, period. And I'd be willing to bet that the cocaine in Key West is way better than that of in Jamaica. So don't hold my word to that, cocaine junkies out there. I'm really putting myself out there, man. I'm really not a cokehead.
Nobody listens.
I'm not a cokehead.
No,
I'm
nobody's
this
gonna
is
listen.
fucking ridiculous.
You're a Four Loco advocate.
Whatever.
Evangelical.
Yeah, Four Loko and cocaine. That's it. There you
Four
go.
Loco evangelical. And and the cocaine connoisseur.
Yeah.
That's about as far as it goes.
It's way better in Key West
the
than it
beach
is
guy.
in Jamaica. Now the spleef in Jamaica obviously is going to be way better than that of
Did you say
Key West.
spleef?
Spleef. Yeah. I'm not a weed smoker.
Apparently, it's not pronounced spleef.
Spleef.
It's spliff.
The devil's lettuce.
Yeah, but
it's the devil's lettuce.
It sounds weird coming
I
out
don't
of your
smoke.
face.
Listen. I got to
spleef.
say right now that I do not advocate or smoke that there devil's lettuce. Okay, that there marijuana, that stuff is a plant. That's an evil plant.
It's a gateway drug.
It is a gateway plant.
Yeah.
Fucking grow up and do coke like an adult, you bunch of fucking losers. On fucking 420, that was my favorite. I did a set on 420, and you know how many, hey, it's 420, dude. Everybody fucking high right now. You know how many jokes like that I heard that night? I was like, the entire night, I was just angry. I was just like, what the fuck? None of you fucking cocksuckers have ever blown a line in your lives, and it shows. I was just mad.
You and you spleefs.
Yeah, you're all sitting there smoking your spleef. Your spleef. There you go. There's another name for your episode. Smoke that spleef.
Spleef.
Fucking losers. Whatever, dude.
I'm still on Key West.
Yeah, dude.
Like if you tell me you sit on the beach and do nothing,
you have to see it to believe it. It's not one of those things where I can just be like, oh, it's fucking paradise. Well, anybody, dude.
No,
there's people.
I'm just saying.
All right, listen.
You're a
listen,
She
Bob.
Travels agent.
Listen.
She Travel agent is
Okay.
what it is.
All right,
Go ahead.
There's people that think Detroit, that live there in Detroit. They're like, this is paradise. There's people that think that Detroit is paradise.
No, but there's
you
got to
can
be a
make anywhere
consensus.
paradise.
Yes, but there's a consensus. If I tell you, would you take a trip to Key West versus take a trip to, I don't know, Cape Town or Trinidad or Brazil?
Key West.
No, I know you would answer that,
No.
but I'm saying without a passport, yeah, maybe.
Oh, even with passport, I would go to Key West over all those other places.
You don't even have one.
Brazil, you get robbed on a fucking like.
You get robbed anywhere.
You're not gonna get robbed in Key West.
You're not gonna get robbed in Key West. Not looking like this.
No,
You're fine. You're fine. I know you're gonna be fine in Key West.
You'd be fine.
I don't know.
No, you'd be fine.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be fine.
How many black people you see on the beach
There's
just
a lot
chilling?
There's a lot of black people in Key West.
The Cubans, different.
Dude, you're like 3 hours from Miami. There's a lot of black people in Key West.
But that just sitting on the beach for no reason.
Yeah, just sitting on the beach.
Trying to catch a tan? That's
I
just
mean, not for nothing, but you are looking and be like, dude, you fucking what's he doing? Tanning? Like, why tan?
No,
You're already dark enough.
Exactly.
You know?
We're already burnt. There's no point in us sitting in the sun.
What the fuck?
So what is there to do for me?
Well, I mean, I know y'all don't swim, so, don't go in the ocean.
Okay, that I know. And I'm from a coastal country in Africa. I appreciate that.
Y'all
we have
don't
sharks. We know how to swim.
you guys don't know how to swim. I mean, not for what it's worth. I don't know how to swim either, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's why you don't sit on the beach. So what is there for me to do in Key West?
You wade in the water. You go in the water. It's fucking beautiful.
You dip your toes and you run away.
And then they have fucking. There's all kinds of places to hang out down there. I mean, white women like you wouldn't believe. I know you like that. Come on.
What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say? I like women, period. Maybe not Chinese one, but I like women.
There's women of all kinds. There's just especially.
I don't discriminate.
Especially heavy amount of white.
Well, I look so exotic sitting on the beach in Key West.
But they would love you.
But that's not a reason to go.
Yeah, it 100% is. What are you kidding?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Some white strange. You like that white strange.
My big mama's white.
There you go.
You knew that.
I did not know that.
Oh, come on.
I'm learning things about you.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is,
my son's half African, half Arkansas.
Half Arkansas?
This is a race I came up with. Anyway, I have a whole thing about that.
Arkansas is not a race. It's a
I don't
state.
care. Come on.
Come on. Man.
I've been there. It's fucking scary.
Why would you ever admit that?
That I went to Arkansas.
I knocked up a broad in Arkansas.
No, she was here. I did not go. I didn't go. I
Oh,
didn't travel to Arkansas to get to knock up an Arkansas woman. I'm not doing that.
Bach's like, all right, listen, I don't want any of these Texas bitches. No, I'm gonna go get me a fucking Arkansas. Bro.
I was not on the quest or a mission. Like, I'm going to Arkansas. Give me an Arkansas bitch. No.
I can picture you with like one of your buddies. You're like sitting there. You're like spinning the globe, but it's not even a globe. It's just like a fucking map of the United States, kind of like coming to America.
Yeah.
And you're like, where shall we go? There's so many places. Do we go to L.A. or do we go to New York? And you're like, fucking
Fayetteville,
Little Rock.
Now, Little Rock got
Little Rock.
people.
We go to Little Rock.
We're going to Bentonville where Walmart started. That's a good idea.
Where shall I find my baby mama? New York or L.A.? No, go to Little Rock.
That's where they're at. And I got off the plane like, look at all these white women.
Do we go to Mobile or fucking Fayetteville? What do we do here?
Yeah, I was on a journey to find my wife. Oh, fuck. It is a race. Arkansas is a race. I'll maintain that.
It should be.
I mean, they're, from what I've...
No, the South should be. All right, what kind of white are you? What the fuck does that mean? I'm white. No. You don't understand.
No.
There's two types. You got the northern whites, and then you got the southern whites.
There's Cletus in them.
Yeah,
there's Cletus in them.
Right.
No, but
the southern whites.
But I never. It's one of the, we used to make fun when we're in France when we looked, because when you think America, you never think Kentucky.
No.
Overseas, when
Thank
you think America,
God.
yeah, exactly.
Thank
But
God.
you know, it became a joke. It became a joke.
You
'cause
think
it
of
was
New York, you think of fucking like
you think New York,
yeah,
L.A.,
yeah.
maybe Dallas, maybe
Yeah.
Miami, Chicago. Like
there's
the
a
big
little,
ones.
and then there's a little bit of the fucking pit bulls in between, which are the fucking rednecks. You're like,
yeah,
you
and
got
that's
those
it.
rednecks.
But you're like, who goes to Montana?
You don't realize that there's so many of them.
Yeah,
I know.
and I can't even place them. I still can't place them.
There's like, oh my God,
It's
there's
like a blob.
So many, there's so many fucking rednecks.
It's a blob of states that you like. If you cross state lines, you won't even realize you're in another
Right?
state,
right?
because it's still the same shit. It's the same people. So when people go, oh, it's the flyover state, people, they're forgotten
Dun, dun,
people,
dun, dun,
and
dun,
they're the
dun,
sound
dun.
majority. And I'm like, no, they're not. First of all, they're not silent. But second, you're not gonna catch me in Kentucky.
No, God no. Fuck
No,
no.
why would I go to Kentucky? So
No,
why
it's
would I go
horrible.
to Arkansas to find a
Yeah.
wife?
I know. That's why. Well, hey, you never know. You
No,
might-
I do know. I'll
No,
always know. That's the point. I always know.
You might
10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. I always know.
It might have been one of those times where you're like, you know what? Let's just do something completely off the wall. Let me go find my bride in Arkansas. Or,
I lost the bet
hey,
if
what
that
do you
shit
think about
happens.
fucking Arkansas? What do you think about Tennessee?
Yo.
Have you seen the Panhandle of Florida?
Dude, I would pitch a
Mississippi.
show to take the blackest dude out of Brooklyn and tell him, all right, we got this TV show. We need you to, like, love at first sight type of show. We're gonna
I was
take
thinking
you.
more like Survivor.
We'll take you to West Virginia.
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah,
more
we'll
like
take you to West
Survivor.
Virginia, and you're on the quest to find the love of your life.
Like Naked and Afraid. You
Yes.
drop a black dude from the hood in fucking Brooklyn.
Yes.
And you just drop him in fucking Little Rock and be like,
What's the worst?
good luck.
What's the worst state? Like, yeah, Alabama, you
Well,
got
I mean, there's a
Mississippi.
bunch
There's
of
black
them.
people there.
There's a shitload of them.
No, I
You ever
don't-
been to Kansas? Kansas. is
Why?
Kansas is pretty shitty too.
If there's an Arkansas, Kansas, simple Kansas got to be shitty already. They have to
Kansas,
make an
well, you got
Arkansas to make it.
Kansas. Well, yeah, Arkansas. Yeah, that's.
By the way,
they
that
can't
makes
even-
no sense.
They can't even fucking pronounce it right.
What's in
Arkansas.
Kansas? What's Kansas known for?
All right, so you see all that right there. Now
What?
take away all those fucking on your TV right there. You see, you got
Yeah, it's
the
an audio
fucking,
show
like,
too. So,
It's like oh yeah, that's true. So you got like flatlands, and then you just get rid of those like cabanas and shit like that, and then don't make it pretty and make it like miserable looking and like depressing. Maybe put some fucking some cornfields over on this side, and then like a whole shitload of clinical depression over on this side, and then abracadabra, Kansas.
you been to Kansas?
I've been there. I've been to Kansas. Yeah.
Military?
Yeah. No.
For funsies?
No, not for fun.
Before Key West?
Yeah. No.
came
Not for
around?
funsies. I was trying to find out what was my favorite place on the planet.
You went from Kansas
all
to
right,
Key
here
West?
we go. We're either going to fucking Key West, Florida, or we're going to Topeka, Kansas. Pick.
Man, the bar's low.
Pick.
If that's
Pick.
what you're a bad travel agent if you go from Kansas to Key West.
No, that was a flip of the coin. That was a flip of the coin. All right, heads Topeka, tails Key West, and thank God for tails. Fucking goddamn nightmare.
But that would be I would watch that
Abracadabra.
show. Fucking
that would
Tyrone,
be
Tyrone
awesome.
from Brooklyn dropped in West
Especially
Virginia.
if he was like super hard.
Oh
and
yeah,
good.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
then
at
you
first they
just
don't accept
drop
them. At first they're like, "Who's this guy?" Because we don't have black folks here. You're not from around here, are you, boy?
God damn it, Chappelle! If you steal that and fucking turn that into a
We've had some great ideas on this show. I hope they flourish.
there it is.
Seriously, I will watch the shit out of it. I will cancel my Netflix over this show where you drop a hood nigga from Brooklyn and in Kansas,
That'd be
and you
awesome.
tell them we need you to survive there
Yep.
for 3 weeks and
3
find a
weeks.
bride.
Yeah, but like
Not a
naked-
hookup, find a bride.
No, naked and afraid.
Yes.
You just drop him in, strip him of all his clothes, and you just like literally just a hood like a hood dude, fucking Tyrone, like you said.
Yep.
Fucking, boom, from Brooklyn, just drop. Boom.
And all you have is $100 and a Bible.
That's it.
Good luck.
Good luck. Go get him, kid.
That's it. I'll watch it.
Let me see how that works out for you. This
Don't
would be
care,
awesome.
man. I'll be on it. I will post on social media and tag the
That'd
shit out of that
be
show.
the greatest fucking show on the planet.
God damn, this is good.
It's good stuff.
This is good.
It's good stuff.
I want 10%.
Would you say that would be dope?
Yeah, it'd be dope.
You think they'd be dope?
Yeah, it'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'd fucking
You'd watch it too.
I'd watch that.
We'll do the same thing for you, and we'll take you to fucking Cameroon.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
it would work because they'd be like, everybody will jump on you. Every woman
Cameroon?
out there. Yeah, fucking anywhere.
Yeah,
fucking
true.
Botswana. You drop.
I feel like I'd be really big in fucking Cote d'Ivoire.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you got to go deeper Africa
Ivory
than that.
Coast. Yeah.
No, you got to go deeper than that.
You think
Cote,
so?
no, yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. But Cote d'Ivoire is too modern. You got to go like fucking
Okay.
Namibia or fucking
Namibia.
deep in the jungle where they've never seen white people,
Sweet.
but they've just seen like maybe a picture or two, and then you show up and they go, "Oh, you're my
Sequentia
ticket out of
Ocha.
here. You're my ticket out of here." It's pretty much what you are, no matter what you look like.
What do they call them? Sequentia Ocha.
What is that?
The fucking remember Ace Ventura 2, and they called him the White Devil.
I don't remember.
Oh, what was
His name?
yeah, Sequenta Ocha. I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was hilarious.
No, but
Like,
it would work.
what does that mean?
It would
What
take
does-
you 2
what
days.
Does that mean? It's like White Devil. They did not even know disease until White Man showed up.
Right. But that show would last 2 days.
Yeah,
Tyrone in
I
West
wouldn't
Virginia
last.
would be
yeah.
3 weeks.
Oh, yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody be super accepting.
You'd be like,
of
yeah,
it.
come here, Ubuntu. Let's go.
You know, all the ladies that all the big farm ladies that are like fucking both legally through the government and spiritually through God married to their husbands, they'd sit there and they'd look at, oh my God, look at the size of that hog.
They will
They
name
would be
it.
like, oh my,
Yeah.
yeah, they'd be all over them. They'd find ways to cheat on their fucking God-loving husbands. And then I'd be over in fucking Africa,
Just killing it.
getting chewed up by mosquitoes and fucking
You get used to it.
stabbed by goddamn tribalists. And then on
Meanwhile,
top of
you're
it,
fucking.
I don't like snakes. I mean, I can deal with snakes, but I'm not a big fan of them. And then I got fucking snakes all over the place too, like fucking mambas and shit.
But
No,
look,
I'm not.
look
I
at,
don't wanna
look
go
at the
to
bright
Africa.
side.
I would
You'd be
die
fucking
in Africa.
every woman
I would
in
die
the
really
village.
quick in Africa.
They will name the village after you. They have kids born Mike Hudak.
No, they wouldn't, because they'd be like, this guy's a pussy. They'd
No,
fucking
no.
no,
Oh, no.
They're built on warriors and shit. They're like fucking. They're like
You have
their
to pass
men
a
are tough.
trial. There's a trial you have to
Yeah,
go
I
through.
do. I wouldn't pass that shit.
We need you to go hunt that lion over there. All
Yeah,
you
I'd
give
be
you is this
like-
rock.
I'd be like, go fuck yourself. Give me an AR and I'll hunt that bitch. I ain't gonna fucking hunt
What's
that
an
thing
AR?
barehanded. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't even know. What is AR? What is AR? Yeah.
That is good. That is good.
Hey, white man, very funny. He wants gun to hunt lion. I'd be like, yeah, motherfucker, you goddamn right. I want gun to hunt lion. I ain't fucking going up to that thing with my bare hands.
I'm trying to think what show I would watch.
Scream like,
more.
ah!
I'm trying to think what show I would watch more. You in Africa or Tyrone in Kansas?
Well, Tyrone in Kansas would be less comedy. It'd be more just like, oh my God, this is America 2021. And then
You
me in
in
Africa
Botswana.
would be more like comedy. Be like, there's no way this is
Like,
real.
you mean I gotta take a shit in this hole? Yes, that's what we do.
Put it this way. Tyrone in Kansas, Naked and Afraid Tyrone in Kansas would be like NBC,
Right?
and I would be more like True TV.
I watch True TV.
Yeah.
I
We're
watch
like,
True TV.
there's no way this is real. There's no way this is fucking real.
Yeah, he sleeps in the
This-
hotel
this
every
is
night.
not.
No,
This
he does not.
This is so fake.
I will watch it. I will fucking watch it. I guarantee you. All right, man. We're going to wrap it up. This has been so fucking good.
Would you say that was dope?
That
Would
was
that be dope?
Do you need my approval? I think it was.
Well, I was just trying to give you a segue into the next segment.
Oh.
Would that be dope?
Man, this is when you tell someone who's done radio for a while. You've done radio?
No. No.
Well, you're not at work. What do you
well,
have-
I do.
you-
I do the
you-
podcast. I do the podcast. We do the GFY Social Club podcast. So
So what's your dope shit?
my dope shit. Okay, so you're like, hey, anything that I was like, what do you mean dope shit? When we had this conversation, and you're like, anything that you think is cool, anything that's like that's something that we haven't seen that we should see, anything that we need to know about, whatever. And I'm gonna tell you one thing that you guys need to know about. I see that you have like Chromecast and like what do you do? It's just a smart TV, and that's cool. I have a Roku at my house.
I do too.
Oh, is that a Roku?
No, not on this one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I do have a Roku.
So have you been on Roku TV?
The actual TV, but
The
made by
actual
Roku.
TV app. For those of you that don't have Roku, and I'm not trying to get sponsored by Roku. I'm just trying to get sponsored by Four Loco. If you don't have a Roku TV, you got to get a Roku TV just to get the Roku TV app, because you know what Roku TV has on it?
Right.
On like one of their channels?
Right.
The fucking Bob Ross channel.
That's the thing?
It's nonstop Bob Ross 24 hours a day. It's all of his episodes just on repeat. It's fucking awesome.
It's not
all right.
Go ahead.
You know who Bob Ross is?
Yeah. The
painter.
White dude with the afro who paints and talks, does ASMR.
Hey, man. We were talking
Yeah,
about
he does ASMR.
You like that callback?
Yeah.
That's good, right? There you go. That's the shit. That's hashtag dope shit right there. The Bob Ross channel on the Roku TV. Get a Roku TV. Get a Roku unit, and then just get Roku TV. It's free. Whenever you get it. And then they have the Bob Ross channel on there. Dude, I watch that shit so fucking much.
Do you know how to paint now?
No, I have no fucking idea.
I assume you would learn some shit.
No, I don't want to learn how to paint. I have no desire to be a painter, but I mean, how can you be upset ever? How can you ever be in a bad mood? I'm trying to get myself into a good mood every single day of my life.
Keep drinking them things. See how it happens.
Well, it's
oh, it's empty. Okay.
It's empty. I don't finish the Four Loco on air. How about that? No, like how could you ever be upset listening to Bob Ross?
It calms you down for the day.
It just makes you in a good mood for the day. Doesn't necessarily calm you down. I'm never calm.
I can see that.
Yeah.
You've been yelling in my apartment. My neighbor's going to love me.
Yeah. Sorry, neighbor.
That's all good. I don't care. I don't know
Go
him.
fuck yourself.
I don't know him.
That's a term of endearment.
From Boston, yo.
Yeah, that's right. Well, plus it's Friday. Anyways.
It don't
Who
matter.
cares? Exactly. You have until 10 o'clock. But seriously, how could you ever be upset about like with anything in your life while you're sitting there listening to Bob Ross, the ASMR of Bob Ross? He's just happy little trees. And you know what? You can do whatever you want. You know what? If you want to mess up the tree a little bit, that's fine. You know what? Add a couple of branches. It's your world. You can paint whatever you want. It's so nice. I'm just like,
in what state are you when you watch it?
fairly like whatever, drunk, sober, doesn't matter.
Pants off, dick in the hand. What?
No. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't turn it erotic. I'm not like
it is.
I'm not like dying for Bob Ross and his estate to be like, hey, when are you gonna start an OnlyFans? I'm not like that fucking nuts. But I'm just like, no, this is good shit. You were like, what is dope shit? To me, that is fucking dope.
All right.
The white guy is the big, angry, yelling fucking Boston white guy is telling you hashtag dope shit is the Bob Ross channel on Roku TV.
I like
God
it. We'll add a link to it so people can get it. That's dope.
Go check it out. It's awesome.
My dope shit is this.
What's your dope shit?
It's this I've been drinking here.
What have you been drinking?
Amarula.
Amarula?
Amarula, yes. It's a liqueur. It's like Bailey's, but better.
Okay.
It's from South Africa. And I won't say discover because that sounds pretentious. I went to South. My parents lived in South Africa for a few years. I went down there, and it's on the bottle itself is a picture of an elephant from a reserve, and it's called Jabulani Reserve. And it's like a safari on an elephant back, and you meet the elephant that's on the bottle.
Sure.
So the Amarula fruit is a fruit that elephants eat, apparently.
Okay.
Anyway,
yeah.
So it's like Bailey's. They have it at I think they have it at Twin Liquors, Expects, but it's not known. But it tastes great if you drink coffee.
I'm going to take a note of this.
If you drink coffee with hot chocolate, there's actually recipes online where you can cook with it. But I drink it on ice. It is sweet because it's a liqueur. But Bailey's is shit compared to this.
How do you spell it?
Amarula. Let me go grab the bottle.
Amarula. I'm literally taking notes of this right now. Just so you guys know, I'm literally doing this because I'm a big liquor guy, alcohol guy, of course.
So this is the Amarula bottle.
That's
right here.
Amarula.
And this is the elephant. This is Jabulani, the elephant.
What's it called?
Jabulani. That's the name of the elephant.
Oh.
And from the
Does it
Marula.
say that?
No, it doesn't. But
okay.
that's where it's from.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say because like coming to America, the elephant was Babar.
Oh, for fuck. Yeah. Okay.
I know
Okay. I was so pissed when that happened.
Babar.
No, I was so pissed for that reference because. No.
Coming to America is one of my favorite movies.
Okay, not the To America, please. Do not insult.
No, the original one.
The original one. But
it's one of my favorite movies.
But in the Babar reference was in the second one. I didn't catch it in the first one.
In the first one, he was the
also Babar?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never caught that part.
All right. So he had just met his bride-to-be,
and
he was freaking out, and he's like, "Come on, son, let's take a walk." And then they were taking a walk.
Yes, the elephant drove by. Yeah,
comes by. He's like, he feeds him, and he's like, "Hello, Babar," and then he just runs away.
Oh, I never caught that. I never caught it. But I grew up with Babar.
Listen, I know black movies better than you do. God damn it! No, you fucking. I'm an angry white.
I'm French. I get to pick whatever I can. Switch it up. I'm French. Fuck you. Fuck you, American. But yeah, I thought when I heard it in the second one, I got pissed because I was like, you're just checking. You have a checklist. You're just checking, like, what's the most famous elephant in the world? This is Babar,
Babar.
From the comic book.
First movie.
Yeah, I didn't know it was in the first one.
Yeah,
all right, I'm not as pissed.
So does it give you a little bit more respect for coming to America?
Nope, it does not.
All right, never mind.
It does not. Still a horrible movie to me. Not even compared to the first one, but still, I roasted the whole movie when I was watching it. It was so bad.
Like it?
No.
So you wouldn't say it's dope?
No, at all. The
first movie.
It was a nope. Dope. It was bad.
First movie's dope.
First one is dope because there's so many quotables. They tried too hard with the second one, way too hard. It was just a checklist of it's white producers basically trying to come up with what are the things we need to references we need to add that we need to include into the sequel, just so we touch on everything.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to have a reference to gentrification. We're going to talk about transgender. We're going to talk about Babar. We're going to talk about how this is a sequel. We're going to talk about how, we're going to get the only thing that was not in the second one was the Soul Glow. Everything else checked out, but they tried it. It was over the top. We're going to take the song. We're going to take the song She's Your Queen, which was dope in the first one.
Yeah.
And turn it into a whole show and they start rapping for no reason. No, not having it. And SWV comes out and Salt Pepper comes out. I'm like, they hired every black actor that was not doing shit. They came in with tumbos in the fucking movie. And he had to do the not in my house bullshit.
Yeah.
So it was a checklist.
I was actually pretty disappointed that
and Rick Ross isn't
that the Prince of Soul Glow was not in the second one.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, even the mom wasn't in the second one either.
Well, yeah.
But I'm glad the best performance was Wesley Snipes.
Died, so
she did.
Yeah.
She did make a reference, but at least they recapped the first one in the second one.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, it's like everybody already knows. So,
I mean, if you don't know by now,
good call.
Go fuck yourself.
Good call. So not dope. Not dope.
No dope. Not dope.
It's coming to America.
Ugh.
Yeah. I didn't mind it. I thought it was funny, but I'm also not black and can't appreciate the culture.
I wouldn't say that. I don't care about this stuff. If you appreciate something,
I thought it was just funny. Plus,
no, it wasn't even. It wasn't even funny. Wesley Snipes' performance is the best.
Such an asshole.
It's the best.
So good.
It felt like what's his face?
And the daughter was pretty hot too.
Oh yeah, she was. No. The only cameo I loved was Tiana Taylor.
She was in her 20s.
Tiana Taylor.
I don't know who
the one who plays the princess that's supposed to marry.
Oh yeah.
R&B singer.
Yeah,
that's the only part of the movie that I liked.
Yeah,
was her every time she showed up. She didn't say much, which is fine. Yeah, but she can sing her ass off.
Her job was to be hot and then sing a little bit.
She is talented. But then
she looked different in the second part, like when they brought her back in the second half of the movie. She looked a little bit different. Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay.
Anyway, it's not a good movie. Period. Let's just agree on that, and then end the show because I'm about to get pissed off some more.
Don't get pissed
insult
off.
to America. Milk soup here. Right. I'm trying to tell you.
Chill out, milk soup. Yeah, chill out, Milk Soup.
All right, Mike.
All right, Milk Soup. I'm gonna fucking favor you in a couple of Four Locos, and you'll fucking feel so much better tonight because.
Oh, great! I got a long night ahead of me. I got to put this fucking furniture together. It's gonna be fun. All right, Mike. Thank you so much for coming,
brother.
man.
Oh, that was a lot of fun, man.
That was great.
Thanks
Thank you
for
for
having
coming
me in, dude.
Make sure you follow Mike Hudak
Yes.
wherever he's at. Go see him all over Austin.
Instagram,
wherever he's at.
Instagram, Facebook at Hey, it's Mike Hudak. Hudak. It's not hard. Yeah,
If you see him, take a picture
Yeah.
and tag him because he doesn't do social media.
I don't really. I'm not good at that shit.
Just-
you know what?
just
I
go-
rely on you to help
Yes.
my social media.
Yeah, so you'll up his followers, help
Yep.
him out. He needs that help,
Check
apparently.
out, and also check out GFY Social Club. It's at GFY Social Club. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. It's GFY, like go fuck yourself. GFY Social Club, and it's me and Craig Fergola.
Oh, for us, Craig.
Yeah,
Craig.
another comedian. Yeah, we're tag team that podcast. It's fucking awesome, man. It's like it's morning zoo radio for people that wake up at 3:00 in the afternoon. It's the only way to describe it. My good buddy Bob Keane described it that. It's like what you listen to when you're waiting for your drug dealer to text you back. So go ahead. It's like morning zoo radio, man. That's it. You'll enjoy the fuck out of it. We got some more episodes going to be coming out here pretty soon. We're taking like a little bit of a month break and then reformatting, getting some more guests and all that shit like that. So we'll be back soon enough. Definitely check it out.
I want to be a guest on that shit.
Absolutely. We'll have you on.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah,
love
dude.
it.
Yeah, you come by the studio. We'll fucking.
I'll
You bring your amarula with fucking babar on the front. We'll be, you know, maybe I'll have a Four Loco for you too.
Dude,
Yeah, fucking,
hey, it'll be dope.
It'll be a good
I'll say
time,
this.
man.
If you have, by the way, if you have a comedy podcast, and I know there's
Yes.
a bunch that are starting and all that, I think that we need to like get together more, be on each other's podcasts, promote each other.
Fuck yeah.
Because again, I know this is gets competitive and all that stuff, but again, we're all in the
but this
same
is
boat.
the fun part.
Yes, be on each other's podcast.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. There's enough for everybody at this
We're all
point.
buddies. We're all promoting
Exactly.
each other, man.
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you follow the FeedBak everywhere. Mike Hudak, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, I didn't record.